2020. In a lot of ways, 2020 has been the worst year of all time. But personally, it wasn't the worst year for myself. And to give some context to that, I want to go back to 2018. 2018 was probably the worst year of my life individually. That's when I sort of lost my identity in a way. As a lot of you know, I played ice hockey since I was 4 years old, and in 2018, I had to take a break / quit. That's a different story, but when that occurred in 2018, being a hockey player had been my identity for basically my entire life. So to be faced with the challenge of trying to find the right path, looking back at my 2018 year, like the year 2018 for myself individually, it was like one of the worst years because I sort of lost myself, as I said. And come 2019, I decided to get some routine back because my life has always been a lot about routine. And I started to get routine back. Started working out, I took a break from gaming at the time as well to try and get on the right path. And then 2020 came around. Beginning of 2020 is the time where I decided to get back into gaming, streaming, content creating, and basically doing what I wanted to do and what I enjoyed to do. At the time when I came back in early 2020, I played a lot of NHL 20. I came into the game late, so I just played it for fun. I started streaming it and started to get a few followers from the NHL community, and started to get my old friends from Twitter and stuff like that, joining the streams as well and becoming a part of the stream that I started. Fast forward a couple months or a few months, we have the coronavirus spreading around the globe. At the same time, we have Warzone dropping early 2020, and I'm starting playing it. I didn't play much of Blackout, and I felt like I'm gonna give Warzone a shot because I really love Call of Duty, and started to fall in love with it and started to be addicted by it. So this is when my stream translated to or transitioned over from NHL to a Warzone NHL stream. At the time, I tried to balance the two out, but it didn't really work. So unfortunately, I decided for my NHL viewers to go with the Call of Duty route. Going this direction with my Twitch and my YouTube channel in general were a decision that I took based on my decision from 2019 when I decided to do what I enjoy doing, and I just started streaming again after like a year or 2 years break from streaming, and my goal was I'm gonna play what I enjoy to do, I'm gonna stream because that's what I enjoy to do, and I'm gonna spread positivity and try and encourage as many people to do what they enjoy to do as well. So looking back at 2020, it's been a very weird year, especially due to COVID. Luckily enough, in Sweden we haven't had the same lockdowns and restrictions in other countries, but it has been a big change, and I've been very careful too when it comes to COVID because of personal reasons, of course, and also that I have to think about other people as well. When it comes to this, it's not just you and your family that you have to keep safe, but if you're not careful, who knows who you might hurt. Might be another family that will lose a family member if you're not careful. At first, I saw a small growth on my Twitch channel, not much, but I was just happy to be happy myself. I didn't really care much about the numbers that I was doing. I just wanted to be happy. I felt happy, and it was a good year. Later this year, I started to see a big growth on my channel when it comes to average viewers, when it comes to subs, followers, and I'm super thankful for so many people that has tuned in this year to just stop by, say hi. For a small streamer like myself and many others, I know that it's not just for me, that it could make someone's day to just stop by, say hi, how you doing, and just chat for 2-3 minutes and then move on to maybe another stream or do something else. It means so much to have people stopping by and saying hi, what's up, and I love interacting with people in my streams and also in the comments on my videos. So I started to see a growth, and I was still happy with what I was doing as well. And I did what I wanted to do. I play the games that I want to play, and I'm streaming the hours that I want to stream. But you need to put in a grind as well, and I feel like I've been grinding on so many platforms, but I haven't really turned up the next gear, the next level. I've been on a high level on many platforms, creating content, but I feel like I can step it up a notch, and that's what I'm looking forward to 2021. So to summarize my 2020, a lot of people say it's the worst year ever, and in some aspects it is, when it comes to the world we're living in, and basically what our normal day-to-day life used to look like. This was the worst year ever, but for me personally, this has been one of the better years of my life. I got a new job late 2019. I was just hired, or sort of loaned from another company at the beginning of 2020. The 1st of January, they contracted me, or gave me a contract, and so I got this new job that I really like, and I like the co-workers that I'm working with. So this year has been really good. So to wrap up and review my 2020, just looking at my Twitch channel that I just started streaming at the beginning of the year after a 2-year break, I think, just for fun, doing what I enjoyed. We received over 231 followers this year, which is insane. 231 people has followed the channel in 2020, which I never thought we could do. I streamed 795 hours. We gained 54 subscribers. We had over 10,490 messages during 2020, and we also had an average viewership of 2.3, and this is numbers that I'm motivated to break for 2021. 231 followers in 2020. Hey, let's say that we're gonna break 350 followers. Let's get more than 350 followers during 2021. 54 subscribers during this year. Let's try and hit 100 subscribers during 2021. Chat messages, let's double it. Let's get 20,000. 20,000 and the average viewers. Hey, let's get up to 5 or 10. That's just some goals that I have for 2021, and then just looking at what I've done on Twitch during 2020, I'm super happy. That's been a crappy year in many ways, but personally it has been one of the betters. And for the first time since 2018, I feel like I've gotten my identity back, and I sort of know who I am. Because that was, as I said in the beginning, was one of the worst years. 2018 was one of the worst years of my life, and I'm just happy that I'm back on the right track, and I'm here to improve.